player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Not exactly ideal, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Jumbo Boomer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about hitting under 200 against this guy for the year? So he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
The first base.
And that misses ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Billy Hamilton.
First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Minaya has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off. They're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Second inning upcoming here in KC with no score. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska. He's had to move to the outfield. Not only moved there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Kenna, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 2-2 offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here comes the first pitch. Weakly hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series.
Number 60.
First pitch coming. Here it is.